The Lankwantanan Madina municipality can be described as a business hub due to the number of economic activities that go on there. Despite being an economically vibrant municipality, bad roads and poor drainage systems have been a daunting problem for many who reside there, while authorities mandated to address these issues looked on for many years. When the rains came down some days ago, residents had to deal with their homes getting flooded. At Adenta West, this woman narrates how she had to vacate her home with her children until the flood water subsided. She attributed the situation to the choking of the major drain in the area. At Sakura, a community located in the municipality, residents have built on waterways, making it difficult for rainwater to flow easily out of the community. According to them, several complaints to the municipal assembly for action to be taken have yielded no results.
And there's what do you call it? The well. There's a well here. And these people, they're claiming the road is part of their land. We reported to the assembly. This has been going on for years. You know, they will come around, inspect it, give warning right on the walls, and then they disappear.
This area seems to be cut off from the mainland, right? And the major problem we have here is flooding, right? Because all the drains from Adenta City, the mainland, has been made so that they will flow into the big. There's a big gutter here that carries all the water from Ebri down to Circle. The drains get from in this area hasn't been made. So when it rains and the water comes, there's no place to go, and it comes to settle here, which disturbs the whole area, right? The residents in the area, they can't get access from their homes to town.
Anytime it rains, the water enters the room. It comes to a certain level at the gate, it comes to my level. And so when it comes to this level, because of these man-made heaps, the water have to roll over to a certain height before it can pass through over the heap over there. And so it's a terrible situation. I don't go out, I don't come in. But because I'm a Christian, I force on Sundays to dress like this and go to the place to go and go to service.
The main road that connects Otinibi to Yibi has been made in more trouble due to the non-completion of the storm drains. The residents have been forced to work on the drains but are pleading with government to support their efforts.
This is the main road linking Otinibi to Oyibi. Unfortunately, whenever it rains, the flooding from the mountains, they all end up here. They flood the whole of this area to the extent that even school children cannot cross to go to school. They have to stay wherever they are till the flood level subsides before their parents could cross over and go and bring them. It is a really deadly situation. And we need the support of the district assembly and whoever can help us get this done. We have acquired these covers with the intention of making up this bridge. And as soon as it is done, vehicles from Ayimensa, from Otinibi, can pass here straight to Oyibi.
When contacted, the former MCE for Lankwantanan, Franklin Anku, said he was unable to fix these challenges during his tenure because the internally generated funds from the assembly were insufficient.
We were appealing to Hydro, division of the Ministry of Works and Housing, that they should be able to take on board some of the projects, because some of the challenges are beyond the assembly budgetary allocations. Because as assembly budgets, the common fund cannot actually take those on board. So we were using the ministry. So they were coming in from time to time to assist. Those that we could do are things that, the common fund cannot. So that was why you've seen that yes, we did some, then we left some.
The Member of Parliament for Madina, Honorable Francis-Xavier Sosu, who toured the municipality to assess the challenges, blamed the MCE and the government for neglecting the plight of the residents.
A lot of people are being irresponsible. Yeah, so we are complaining of flood, and yet we are building on waterways. How do you solve the flood situation? You can't solve it. Looking at the situation on the ground, I believe that as leaders, we must get tough. If I say we must get tough, what it means is that the assembly should be bold enough to crack the whip. If people are building on waterways without permit, let us go and demolish those buildings with orders of the court, or taking orders from the court to do so. That is the first one. Number two, I think the assembly itself, we would need to audit the building permit division of the assembly, because a lot of the people building on waterways, some of them are carrying building permit.
He threatened to stage a demonstration if the issues were not addressed within the next 90 days.
Every year, the assembly budget has a component for dredging. But all these gutters that we have seen, none of them have been dredged over the years till now. Every year, assembly has budget component for road maintenance. Look at the Ayi Mensa all the way to Danfortini. Look at the road. It is completely destroyed. If this problem is not addressed, honestly, between the next 60-90 days, I can assure you that I am going to lead a demonstration. Thank you. Gather the chiefs, the people, and we are going to block this road. Thank you. We will block the road, and no one will use it until government give attention to this area.